Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again, and it is Wednesday. It's hump day. So, Dallas Cowboys made a move late last night. Late last night, after I finished my live stream, um, I went to sleep and I saw my phone and it was pinging, and it was a new signee. Cowboys got a new signee. They signed him late last night. Like I said, former Raiders cornerback Daryl Worley. Um, if he's familiar to you, he should be. So he was originally drafted in by the Panthers. What year was that? 2016 draft. So he came out the year that Dak Prescott came out. So he was drafted by the Panthers. He played pretty well for them again. So I'll give you his stats in a minute. But this signing to me, he's on a 1 year deal. The money amount hasn't been told yet, but it looks like it's a 1 year deal. But it looks to me like this particular signing is a Al Harris type of signing. There's a change in what they're doing in the secondary right now. They're going away from the shorter guys to the bigger guys. So poor Jordan Lewis. I don't know what they're going to do with him. I don't know if they're just going to let him, but I'll talk about that in a second, him and Wouzier, and let them just run out their contracts and not re-sign them. But I like Lewis. I really do, because he's a go hard guy. I know that he's not your prototypical excuse me. I know he's not your prototypical height corner that you really want, but I mean, he's a try hard guy, and you know, having him out there, he's still going to go out there and take chances and things of that nature. He plays like a big man. You know, he don't back down. He didn't back down from Dez when Dez was a wide receiver for this team. So you know, why back down for any of these guys? But like I said, he's a former Raider. He's 6'1", 215, so perfect height, weight, size that Al Harris is looking for in his secondary guys. He's coming off of a season in which he recorded 58 combined tackles. He had 8 pass breakups, 1 interception in the 15 starts that he had last season. He was originally selected by the Panthers, like I said, in the third round of the 2016 draft. So he actually went higher than Dak Prescott did, out of West Virginia. That's college he went to. His rookie year, he had 18 tackles, 9 pass breakups, and 1 interception. His second year, he had 64 tackles, 10 pass breakups, and 2 interceptions. So, like I said, a guy that's going to go out there and stick his nose in there, a physical guy, just what this defense needs. Now, like I said, I think it's a 1 year contract, so it's a kind of prove it to me type of contract, but he definitely fits the mode of what the Dallas Cowboys are moving towards, as you see what their defensive coaches are liking, the type of players that they want. So they're getting the guys that they want. Now, it's a crowded cornerback room right now, and I'm going to go over the guys that are here. So just a little bit more stats about him. In 2018, he was traded to the Eagles for Torrey Smith. Then he was released later on. He never played a game with the Eagles because he got in trouble and got arrested. Then a week later, he was signed by the Raiders, and then that's when he had that season with them last year. He could play a little safety as well, so he's a very versatile DB. You're going to see some guys possibly getting moved to safety. I know we got Clinton Dix back there. You know, some other guys that we have on the roster as well, but I think that there's going to be some guys that are going to be converted to safety from corner. Now, I'm not normally a fan of that unless that guy is confident playing both. Now, Chidobe Awuzie already said that he don't want to play safety, so them possibly forcing him to do that is probably going to cause a rift in his attitude and how he feels about the team, because, you know, he didn't already play corner most of his rookie contract, you know, and then the last year of his contract, you're going to switch him to safety. Now, if he does well, it could be beneficial for him in getting signed more money by another team next year, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Now, you look at the cornerback room right now. It's a deep room right now. You got you include the draft picks that we had from this year. Our second round draft pick, you got Trayvon Diggs out there at corner. You got Reggie Robinson, another one of our draft picks out there. Then you got Maurice Candidate, which is a guy that we got in free agency a month back. Then you got Davion Smith, which is another guy that we got in free agency a little while back. We got him from the XFL. And then, but you already had Chidobe Awuzie, you had Xavier Woods, and then you had Lewis. So, poor Jordan Lewis. I just, he's the shortest of them all. So it's like, Al Harris and Maurice Lindquist, they want these taller guys. But, I think they like Jordan Lewis because, again, his tenacity and the way he fights like as if he was 6'3". But again, like Al Harris said in his interview, they're looking more for guys that are taller, rangy, long arms, can be able to fight for the 50-50 ball. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for the corners that can fight the 50-50 ball with the receiver, because a lot of these receivers are 6'3", 6'4". A 5'11", 5'9" guy can't high point a ball unless he could jump high, unless he's just an athlete that could jump out of this world to compete with those taller receivers. So it's kind of it's a little bit of a farce when it comes to that situation. But which is the reason why they're looking more towards trying to get bigger, taller cornerbacks to fight with these guys, to hand fight with these guys. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, they signed Daryl Worley. He's a pretty good cornerback. Definitely what they need in that secondary as far as a big physical guy. Now, I'm just curious to see how everything's going to shake up. Like I said, this is a new era, guys, in 2020. So, we're stepping into different things. Like these talking heads keep talking about, oh, the Cowboys, I don't know if they did enough on their defense to warrant them going to the playoffs this year. Look, what the talking heads are not understanding is that this ain't the same coaching staff as before. Our defense is going to be run totally different. And the way that this new defensive staff is going to use these players is totally different from what we were doing before. Even some of the older guys that they probably thought that they weren't playing too well might actually play even better in this system. The guys that we got in free agency that some of you guys scoffed about, like the ones I just mentioned, like Savion Smith and Maurice Candidate, you guys, some people scoffed about that, and they were like, "Oh, who are these guys? Who are these guys? I don't know who these guys are." But then, in actuality, what you got to realize is that in this system, they might be pretty good. Clint Dix, I got a hit, inkling that he might be even good in this defensive system too, because again, he played his best football when he was with the Panthers, when he was under Mike McCarthy. So, hey, you never know. So, but that's all I got for this video. Let me know what you guys think about the signing of Daryl Worley in the message box or whatever. This is your boy E2 Blue. Thanks again, all my subscribers. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, share, comment. It's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real.